Hello students, good morning to all of you. As we have already started this chapter, this thief's story. In previous two videos you saw how this man, Hari Singh, in such a small age became a very intelligent thief. He used a special technique to rob people. First, he used to make friendship with the people, then get familiar with them, and finally rob them. Even in such a small age, he had a lot of experience about people. He knew the psychology of the people, which type of people if he will rob, that person will give the reaction. So finally he entered in the house of Anil, started cooking food for him. One day he saw that Anil got some bundle, maybe one bundle of money, and that Anil got this money from selling his book to the publisher, and he kept money under a mattress below his pillow, and this man got chance to steal the money. He stole money and quietly ran out of the house. As he was running on the road, after some distance, he started calculating the money, and it was near about 300 in 50s rupees note. So finally, you see, as he reached, he wanted to get the train. It was due 10:30 at night to Lucknow. Lucknow. It was a Lucknow Express, but something stopped him at the station. He didn't buy ticket, as he never bought any ticket in his life. He wanted to run away, but he was about to catch this train. But as he was just near the train, he stopped. Something stopped. Some feeling or something he has not mentioned, but his internal morality, maybe that his soul might have stopped him. So that train went away. He was alone at the deserted railway station. Then he gradually started walking out of the station, and that through the market. As he slowly moving, he didn't want to go in any restaurant to take rest at night, as he was knowing the people will start asking some curious questions. Why are you here in this time? From where you have come? And so many. Even he didn't want to go to his friends. Actually, friends sometimes creating too much problem. Cold time was there. Chilly wind was blowing, and even the light drizzling started. So let us see the next what he is going to tell us. I found myself in the Maidan and sat down on a bench. Maidan, Hindi word is there. Maidan means field. He came in an open field and sat on a bench. The night was chilly. It was early November, and a light drizzle added to my discomfort. Chilly night was there, November time, and in such situation, drizzling started, light rain started, and this created too much problem for him. Okay, soon it was the raining quite heavily. My shirt and pajama stuck to my skin. Shirt here you know very well, pajama Hindi word is there, and you see that suddenly this heavy rain started, and he became very wet, and he was worried about his notes. See that, and this pajama and the shirt stick to his skin. See, soon see that, and a cold wind blew the rain across my face. Cold wind was also blowing and started slapping, maybe that passing through his face. I went back to the bazaar and sat down to the shelter of the clock tower, and this clock showed midnight. I felt for the notes; they were damp from the rain. So he sat there. A shelter was there under a clock tower, and the clock was showing the midnight time. But he started worrying about just his note. Actually, notes were bet and fully bet with rain. So Anil's money in that morning, he would probably have given me 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema, but now I had it all, but he couldn't cook his meal and run to the bazaar to learn the right whole the sentences anymore. He started realizing. Next day, Anil might have given me 1 or 2 rupees to go and see cinema or to go bazaar, as he had habit of stealing 1 or 2 rupees every day while going to do purchasing. So even he was feeling relaxed because he did not have to go to purchase something, or did not have to cook something as he used to cook, and even he did not have to just read something, as Anil compelled him to do some read or write something every day, and instead of giving 1 or 2 rupees, he had whole bundle of rupees with him. See that I had forgotten about them in the excitement of this theft. Whole sentences I knew could one day bring me more than a few hundred rupees, and it was simple matter to steal. And see that and sometimes just as a simple to be caught, but it is really a big man, a clever and respected man. See, he is now realizing that if I learnt reading and writing, sometimes it would be able to help me to get some more money, to earn more money than 1 or 2 rupees, as I am thriftily using, or just cheating, getting 1 or 2 rupees every day. So he is thinking that, and really that Anil was a great personality who used to talk, who is just very sympathetic with him. So he is now there to realize this all the thing. See that, but in the really big man, clever and respected man, was something else. I should go back to Anil, I told myself, if only to learn to read and write. So he decided to return back. After analyzing all the things, whatever Anil had done for him, he used to taught, he had given him shelter, he used to provide him food. He was very simple one, and these all things were compelling him somewhere to return back to Anil house, and he wanted to read and write as according to him. See that I hurried back to the room, feeling very nervous for it such earlier, still something than to return to undetected. I opened the door quietly, then stood in the doorway. I just in clouded moonlight, Anil was still asleep. I crept to the head of the bed, and my hand come up with the just notes. I felt his breath on my hand. I remained still for a minute, then my hand found the edge of the mattress and slipped under it with the notes. He returned back. He entered in the house. He saw that Anil still was sleeping quietly. Moonlight was coming in the room. Darkness was there, so he quietly crept up to the place from where he got this note under the mattress, and gradually he bent quietly he bent there, and then he got the mattress edge of the mattress, and he quietly put this note again under the mattress. Below, it was below the just kept below the pillow, and this way he returned back his money. See that I awoke late next morning to find that the Anil had already made the tea. He stretched out his hand towards me. There was a 50 rupees note between his fingers. My heart sank. I thought I had been discovered. Next morning he woke up late, as Anil already just woke up, and he made tea, and when he woke up Anil had one note in his hand. Actually he was afraid that perhaps I have been discovered, means my theft was discovered, and definitely Anil will punish him, and he will scold him for the stealing money. Okay, I made some money yesterday, he explained. Now you will be paid regularly. My spirit rose, but when I took the note, I saw it was still wet from the night's rain. Today we will start writing sentences, he said. He knew, but neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything. I smiled at Anil in my most appealing way, and the smile came by itself without an effort. Anil had discovered notes were very wet, but he didn't show any reaction, any maybe that anger, anything which may create problem for Hari Singh. He told him that I got some money yesterday and I will pay you regularly, means every day whatever you want, and now this time I will start also your rest part of the study which you have already started. And this way Hari Singh smiled, and this smile, that the thing which came on his face, came first time in his life, and that was the natural smile. So this way Hari Singh realized that in such a tender age, this boy is now misguided by someone, or that is the diverted in such a situation. If somebody else will be there on the place of an Anil, definitely he would start kicking him or scolding him, or to hand it over to the police. But Anil realized this situation, and then he tried to understand that is the situation in which situation Hari Singh was. So he didn't scold, or even he was not even a position to send him to the. Sometimes punishment can't reform somebody. Offender must be treated with the love and affection. Punishing is not a solution of any type of the situation, and Hari Singh was in such a situation. He was in tender age, so understanding situation. Sometimes psychology of these people, maybe just understood and then to take action. Punishing is not a solution. Thank you very much. That is